Out of all the questions we get asked, the most popular one is what kind of food we bring. So I'm gonna go over all the food that we brought for this 7-day trip. No specific order, just going by what's in front of me. First things, water. Water for 7 days. You can't really bring a cooler and have it be effective. What we have here is the Katadyn Hiker water filter. It's a water pump. Pretty good. If you don't keep it lubed up and perfectly clean, what happens is it gets really hard to pump, and when you're pumping by the liter and a half, it could be a workout. So all in all, this is a useful pump. The water is great, it tastes great, it's clear, but you have to put some elbow grease into pumping it up. But this is where we get all the clean water from. We each have one, the same kind. Also, as far as beverages go, I got an 8-pack of Gatorade for this trip. I've been drinking 1 or 2 a day. They've been keeping the electrolytes in me. Sugars and salts as well. Keep it going though. Boom! Yo. And Starburst. Thank you, buddy. Got some Starburst on deck, thanks to Connor. The last beverage that we bring here is a bag of regular coffee grounds to brew up with some hot water, obviously. And then this coffee screen here, made by MSR. Put this in your thermos, drop it in, these little wings keep it held up. Comes with a little cap, and you just let it brew in there in some hot water. You pour it through, you let it sit for as long as you want with the coffee in there, and it's kind of like a tea bag. The longer you let it sit, the stronger your coffee gets. So that's all the beverages we have here on the trip. No beer, no alcohol. Next up, we have these dehydrated meals here. These ones are by Alpine Air. This is the Forever Young mac and cheese, which probably is my favorite. These are great. You add 2 cups of water to the bags. They're resealable. There's 2 servings of food in each one. Sometimes I eat the whole bag. Sometimes I can reseal it and save half for later. These are a great source of nutrition as well. Next up, the famous cup of noodles here. These are great because you can, again, just pour water into this. It's 1 serving, and then you just throw out the cup when you're done. Packs of ramen noodles, got a bunch of these. They're really cheap, obviously, and the only bummer is that you have to use your water pot for it, and then you have to clean it out after. But you gotta love the top ramen for the trail. Also, for the 7-day trip, I brought 2 of these 6-packs of ramen, so 12 packs of ramen total for the 7 days, just to have some backup. I also have these Quaker protein instant oatmeals. These are great for breakfast. You need that little bit of sugar fix. These do have a decent source of protein per cup. Again, just add hot water. A bunch of beef jerky, probably 7 to 10 packs of beef jerky for the trip. And these are great to snack on. Try to eat 1 bag at a time so everything's all sealed up and doesn't get ruined by the water. Some fresh oranges. These only last a couple days. This is day 4, so if I don't eat this today, it'll probably go bad. But the oranges are great, very refreshing on the trail. CLIF bars are always good, very reliable, good source of protein, very tasty. Also, these RX bars, the no BS, they give you all the ingredients right there, so I guess they're a little bit more health conscious, although they are still high in sugar like all the bars are. And then we had some homemade bags of granola, 2 bags of my mom's granola recipe, homemade, and we ate 1 bag and the other bag got flooded because it wasn't properly sealed, and my whole boat got flooded from the rapids that we weren't expecting to hit. So 2 big bags of granola, and that's it for the 7 days. So anything that you can just add hot water to is perfect. You pump the water, you filter it, you get it boiling over a fire. Here's my water pot. This little handle on here. Little pot holder for when it's hot. And as you can see, the oil from all the wood burning kind of stains it, so it's good to keep one for outdoors. But yeah, I boil all my water in this. It holds like 8 cups total, and it's pretty heavy, but it's nice to have that option to burn more if you're doing, you know, a dehydrated meal and a coffee and a tea or if you're in sketchy waters and you want to just have that extra source of filtration. It's nice to be able to do a lot of water if you need a lot of hot water. That's it. We learned that you should keep all of your food in a dry bag, even if you think it's sealed. And that's it for food. And then we have my shelter is a hammock, bug net. The shelter never changes. My shelter takes up a very small amount of room, and then just your clothes that you need. And most of the storage of this trip has been to food, since it's 7 days. And don't forget your Starbursts. Oh geez.